Hi, good morning, and this is Eric Lehman, and welcome to day 5 of Morning Has Broken, and I Don't Want to Fix It. Wow, uh, today is the Monday following a half marathon, and I have to admit my body is in a different place than I remember it ever being. And I'm learning just from my surroundings that a lot of challenges await me today because the the restroom is a flight of stairs away, and I'm just a lot more aware of that today. And so so bear with me as as we work through healing on a physical level. That said, I wouldn't trade it in. I wouldn't change a thing. And sometimes, in life, it's the contrasts. It's feeling the joy of the moment and knowing that the healing and the recovery from the moment may actually be its own experience. And so here we are. So, the half marathon was absolutely amazing. I I'm so excited because I have so many friends in the running community, and some of them are friends who I made when I was actually a pharmaceutical rep, and some of them are friends that I made as a runner, and some of them are friends from the men's work I get to do, and somehow running brings all of us together. And of the 300 or so people who ran and completed the half marathon yesterday, I felt I felt really connected to a good number of folks. Um, the folks I didn't know, I got to know at least in a different moment, as they were passing and likely faster than I was. Um, I got to cheer them on, and I actually lost my voice just by screaming and cheering and really encouraging others to be their best or others to just be aware of how awesome they already are. So that was a really amazing part of yesterday, and I just wanted to continue to share that energy. It's just been really awesome, and I look forward to. I've committed to at least one marathon a year. Uh, on Saturday, when I spent some time with Arun Gandhi, I spoke and basically committed to running the Mumbai Marathon in India this coming January. And I'm throwing that out to the universe and hoping that that's the right thing to do for my body, for my mission, for everything. And so far, so good. My sense is I'll recover from this half marathon and start a, a much more daily training regimen, and I'll be really ready for both the Honolulu Marathon in December and the Mumbai Marathon in January. And I have a few friends who are thinking about challenging me to run the Boston Marathon in April uh, in 2013. And I've always wanted to run Boston. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great run. I used to live in Boston. So anyway, enough about running for now. The verses that I was blessed with, or the verse that I was blessed with this morning, really speaks to a lot of what I, a lot of the spirit that I was embracing while attending the Saturday version of the Peace Weavers gathering in on Thunder Mountain. And when Arun Gandhi spoke of, he spoke of all the violence that is being committed um, to this planet, by way of hydraulic fracking, hydraulic fracturing. You know, um, it's it's important to know that as much as this sounds like something we should just oppose, uh, what we're learning from spirituality is that every force creates a counterforce. So if you are anti something, you're actually creating a counterforce, and there's just no other way of looking at it. And so it's really interesting to meditate this morning and just kind of open the book to Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life by Wayne Dyer to the 30th verse, and it's called Living Without Force. And it's so true. Like every single time that we lift our hand against something, we're sending kind of energy out into the universe that comes back to enact its revenge. So what we get to do, and this is I think a level above and beyond nonviolence. Instead of being anti hydraulic fracturing, we get to be pro abundance and pro earth, and really embrace what things are and what things can be, and really tell a story about a life that's really worth living. And one of the things that we just get to do is be that ourselves. It's I have a lot of friends who are, unfortunately, the right word is, up in arms around hydraulic fracturing. And I admit I don't think it's a great thing for this planet. I don't think it's a good practice. I think people are being sold a temporary bill of goods that is going to come back to not have such great consequences. That being said, I don't want to have anger around it, and I won't. And so what I realized on Saturday, and what I'm still realizing, is that the peace that a lot of people are talking about is an active peace. It's something that you can be proactive peace, and it's not just about nonviolence. I think a lot of things are evolving. I think in the 60s it was okay just to not fight, and I think now, in the time we're in, we get to live an active peace. And I know that if I start my day with meditation, I start my day with stillness, if I start my day in love, that an active peace is possible. So there's a poem at the end of Wayne Dyer's Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, around verse 30, and it says, "You might quiet the whole world for a second if you pray, and if you love, if you really love, our guns will wilt." And I totally, I believe that with every cell in my body, that this is true, that that love is not anti-energy. It's pro-abundance. It's pro-peace. It's an active peace, and there's sort of a new being that gets created, a collective being that we all get to share, and it's pretty awesome. So with that, I leave you to your days, and I love you all, and I hope you find an active peace today. Love you. Bye.